What's going on, everybody? Stefan Martinez, Nicholas Gambaro. Um, Today, if you want to hear angry show, if you want to hear a pissed off show, if you want to hear a semi uh don't give a damn show, this is the show for you. Because quite frankly, I don't give a damn today. Yes, I know the Browns won, so I should be in a jovial mood, and I am. For my own football team, I'm jovial. But the city I live in, the city I live in has a dumpster fire franchise and a franchise that's semi-competent, but I question the credibility of their competency sometimes after what I saw against my Cleveland Browns last night. But we'll get to that in a second. Big dog, how in the hell are you? I'm ready to go.
I'm doing okay. Very baffled that the Jets even won yesterday. We're gonna start off with that because, for the love of God, I don't know anymore. With this.
Can I have a few? I need a few minutes because I need to break this down with the viewers that are watching, you, the Jet fan, and other football fans who understand football. So they win the game yesterday. They're 1-13. Your chances of drafting perhaps a franchise caliber quarterback go up in smoke on a measly Sunday in December. Okay? That's first off. So they go up in smoke. It's over. Jacksonville's getting your man unless there's a miracle that happens and Jacksonville wins another game, which ain't happening. For the life of me, I'm trying to figure out. Yesterday was the day you finally open up the playbook for Sam Darnold. Yesterday was the day. After 13 weeks of being garbage, you were worse than garbage. You're not even the dumpster they put the garbage in. You're below garbage. You're the stuff that's flowing at the bottom of the Hudson River. You're that bad. You're the dump. You're not even the garbage. You're the garbage dump. You win a game that is completely pointless. Oh, I can't take this today. Usually I let you slide. I'm not going to take this today. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you, Steve, but not today. I will not stand for any, I'm glad we won because I don't want to be a part of history. You've been a part of history for 50 years. 50 years. You have a half a century worth of being kicked in your rear end year after year after year after year. And then finally, it looks like they're going to do something right. And what do? They screw it up like they always do. I'm watching this game. First of all, the fact that the Rams let the Jets score 21. What was the final score to that game?
23-20.
You let the Jets score 23 points?
One of the best defenses in the league.
Not now.
Yeah, definitely not after you lose.
Not now.
Rams shouldn't even deserve to be in the playoffs after that loss.
After that one loss, Big Dog, they deserve to miss the playoffs.
100%.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? And then you hear Gay Saul, that's the most excited I've seen the locker room all year. Really?
What the why?
Are you... Bro, I was texting with Jet people last night. People in the organization are pissed. They're pissed. They don't even know what to do. Because their whole plan was like they had it crafted. They were ready. Trevor Lawrence, we got it. We know what we're going to do. And then on week 15, of the NFL season, you decide I want to make Sam Darnold look like a competent quarterback. For the love of God, who in the hell decided this was a good idea? Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Good Lord. And then you hear it. Oh, well, they would have screwed it up anyway. What? They would have screwed it up anyway. Of course, we know they would have screwed it up anyway. We know it, and I agree. He should be fired.
Yeah.
Good Lord, man. We weren't prepared to play. Really, Sean McVay? You weren't prepared to play?
I think they would just look at to next week against Seattle and completely overlook the Jets.
How? If you win yesterday, you clinch. You're in. You win the division. You
then if you lose to Seattle.
Bro, now they got to win both games and hope that it goes their way. What?
That loss could potentially mess up their playoff chances.
What? Don't even do that. Trade him. Get him out. Don't keep the pick. For what? For that, stay with Sam Darnold, because it's like you're drafting the same quarterback. Nothing different. And I've watched enough Ohio State to know there's nothing different. And for anybody that says, yeah, there is that, no, there isn't.
Who knows? There could be something there.
Bro, here you go. You're being the optimist again. Here you go. Don't do that to yourself, because every time you're optimistic.
No, I'm just saying, who knows? But the Jets would probably just screw him up anyway.
Yes, that's my point. And here's the other thing. Here's the thing that I'm very, 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 very pissed off about. Two more things.
You're really mad today, more mad than me.
And then I'll let you go. You know why? Because I have to hear it every single week on the papers. I read in The Athletic. I read on ESPN Plus. I read, what are the Jets going to do? Rich Cimini with articles out the wazoo. They could do this. They could do that. They could go here. They could go there. For the love of God, can somebody please explain this logic? Okay, so now there's a rumor going around like, I wonder who the head coach is going to be next year. Would Eric Bieniemy come? Would this guy come? Would that guy come? Would he? Okay.
Nobody wants to come here. Nobody.
So this is why the logic of picking the right coach is garbage. You hear me? That's garbage.
Now that is a big part of having the Jets improve, but honestly, they'll probably screw up the hire.
Bro.
Regardless if it's Chris Johnson, regardless if it's Woody Johnson, who no one's heard from.
If you're Eric Bieniemy, stay in Kansas City.
Yeah, the whole Eric Bieniemy thing, I would love him, but, I mean, realistically, why would he leave the best team in the NFL playing with arguably the best QB right now in the league?
You know what? If you go anywhere, I got two places. Tell me what you think of these two places. If you go anywhere.
For Eric Bieniemy?
Yeah. You go to Jacksonville because you got Lawrence coming in.
Yeah, nice weather.
Okay, you go to Jacksonville. Here's the other place that's kind of semi-interesting. How about Philadelphia? Jalen Hurts.
Big media market, but they do have a quarterback who
got the quarterback there now.
Looks to be the guy, and they still have some semblance of a team.
Right.
That could be a possible.
Right.
Because Wentz is definitely he.
Oh yeah, we murdered him like 4 weeks ago.
Cry baby that he is. So I don't want to be a backup. I don't want to say, "Lee, get go. We're gonna trade you. Get out of here." Get out of here.
So Eric Bieniemy to the Jets is a pipe dream.
Bill Cowher is an even bigger pipe dream, and that wouldn't even work simply.
Why would you do
this day and age in the NFL? It wouldn't work. He hasn't coached a game since 2006.
Are we paying attention to what's going on with John Gruden in Vegas? Are we paying attention to what's going on?
That's a prime example.
Are we paying? No, he doesn't. I'm going to say something crazy. He doesn't know how to coach in the NFL. And you may say, oh, that's a little harsh to say. That in his first year in Oakland, what did they do? They were a 500 team, sub 500. What did they do? What did they do? What are they now? They're a 500 team going to fight either 9-7 or 8-8.
Right. What
did he do?
Nothing. He has another big contract too.
10 years, $100 million. Put that in your pipe and smoke it for half a second.
Yeah, the whole coaching thing, it is pointless because it's either you bring a coach in to coach Sam or you bring a coach in to coach Lawrence.
The only name that I could possibly, I'll give you two names just because I feel like being generous. But these two names are going to be hard. First of all, if you're gonna change coaches, go to college route. Go hire Lincoln Riley from Oklahoma. Go do it. You're gonna do it, go do it. Because no experienced NFL coach would take this job and be okay with it.
Right.
Nobody would. And you could tell me, oh, well, it's better than being a coordinator. Maybe, somebody who's looking to take a head coaching position would take the job. I'm like, why would you take the job when all you're walking into is a dump? And then finally, and then Big Dog, I'm going to let you talk for however long you want because I didn't shut the hell up for the first 10 minutes of this show. New York fans. You ever wonder why your team suck? I think I have a solution to your problem. You know what your problem is, New York fans? You thrive on the negativity. You thrive on kicking people out the moment they don't make you happy, the moment they get here. You went from crowning Sam Darnold the quarterback of the next 15 years to trading him to Siberia for another quarterback who you know nothing about other than seeing and watching him play college ball.
In a conference that isn't really,
it's not. It's not. And if I'm not mistaken, Joe Burrow beat him in the championship game last year.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's put that in let's gain some perspective here, Jeff fans. My point is, New York fans, you do it to everyone. I'm guilty of it. We're all guilty of it. But that's why superstars will never come here and embrace the city because we want to kill you the moment you don't do right. But the moment you do something right, oh, well, he could have done this better. Oh, well, we should have been here. Or we could have been there. Like, you're never satisfied with just being where you are, living in the moment, just trying to enjoy something that is beneficial to you as a fan and beneficial for the organization. If you had done this the right way and you said to Sam, listen, Sam, this is all about your maturation and development. Who do you think would be the best coach to help you succeed? Go to who your franchise quarterback is and tell your franchise, help your franchise quarterback help you. You know why they fired Freddie Kitchens in Cleveland? Because Baker didn't want him. My point exactly. They got rid of Freddie Kitchens because Baker did not want him. So what did the Cleveland Browns do? They got him some tight ends. They got him a coach with some innovative thinking who is in lockstep with his quarterback. Baker doesn't make a move without Coach Stefanski, and I'm just using that as an example. Okay, it's really sad. It's sad. Zachary,
What's up?
big dog, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
I mean, not much else to say. I mean, my basically my feeling, and I'll keep it short and simple. My feeling yesterday's win, part of me really just wanted to see them lose. I mean, yeah, because of Trevor Lawrence, but I think more so just because that's what Adam Gase deserved. Just to go 0-16. His team played terrible. Now, I have nothing against the players, and I have nothing against Sam or, yes, the notion and everyone on New York radio today, oh, good for the players, good for the players. It's great they won. But in essence and in the big picture, what did that really do? Forget even Trevor Lawrence in the draft and Skip. I understand you wanted to, not see them going 16, and other Jeff fans didn't want to be on that side of history. I mean, I could think of many. 0-16 to me really wasn't even going to be that bad. Like, that's what you are. You're horrible. You are a horrible, horrible, horrible franchise and a team. Your team absolutely stinks. As Stephen pointed out, you're like the bottom of the barrel. You're at the bottom of like the stinky Hudson River. Just when you see all the dirt, it's just
Yeah, right.
stink, flat out.
Right.
And I can name, I'm not going to, but I can name so many moments in Jet history that are just worse or just, in general, just bad. I mean, 0-16, yes, it's terrible. It looks bad, but that's what the Jets are. So, like, I'm so numb to this season. Like, I'm just so checked out. Like, I'm already looking to next year to see what's going to happen. I'm looking to the draft. I'm looking to see who the next coach will be, which, again, as we are discussing now, like, that's a pointless thing because if Chris Johnson's still running this franchise, I mean, you really can't trust him to make a competent coaching hire.
That's it.
So,
That's it.
I mean, whatever. To me, you feel how you feel. If you're happy the Jets won, cool. If you're not, cool. Like, but the win really didn't do anything
Right.
in the big scheme of things.
Right.
But then the craziest thing was that you played that well. And I'm not saying the Jets could have beat, whoever else they played this year. But that is so annoying and so typical freaking Jets to beat a
Come on now.
team.
Come on now.
When they were like 17-point underdogs or something yesterday. You beat the goddamn Rams.
There you go. Let it out.
The best defense besides Indianapolis.
Right.
I think, like the 5th ranked offense or one of the best offenses in the league.
Right.
And you scored 23 points on them.
Right.
23. You go into their building, you travel to LA with the time difference, and you win. And you look dominant winning. And I'm thinking, for the love of God, you couldn't do this at any other point in the season just to be competitive? I mean, for you know what's sake? I mean, I feel bad for him because he's got to hear me complain every Sunday.
I know.
I mean, but he's supportive. He's a good friend. He talks me through it. But I'm like, I really wish the Jets were at least competitive. Oh, I wish the Jets were competitive. Or, I wish, because he's a Brown fan, I wish that game next week actually mattered so it'd be like something to look forward to. Or, I mean, just give me a competitive season, for God's sake. And then the talk of, Jets got to win a Super Bowl. How about win a playoff game? How about win the division? The Jets haven't won the division since 2002.
Right.
They haven't hosted a home playoff game since 2002.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Come on, man.
God bless you. How are you holding up, girl?
Right.
What the future holds, we don't know. I'm not optimistic. I'm really not. I know.
I know.
I'm sorry, but all the Jeff and I love Ira in Staten Island. We talk about him a lot. He calls in to the King Show every week. I mean, like, this what they did well. Like, fans are still breaking down games, looking at what Darnold does and how he's been playing.
Right.
I could see that he's got the determination in his eyes. He's real. I'm sorry, I don't think he's going to be the quarterback here. Well, now, because we're probably not going to get Trevor Lawrence, Darnold's probably going to be here next year, which, listen, it is what it is. I'd love to see Sam succeed. I'm not trying to trash Sam. I'm just saying for the Jet fans that are really trying to put stock or some kind of stock into this year and watching this Jet team, I don't understand it. I really don't get it. And I'm one of the biggest Jet fans there is, but this season was like a complete wash. After week 4, I
need us to have this dialogue, okay? I need to do this with you. God damn it. Listen, I don't care how long the show lasts tonight. We need to do this. This is a therapy session for the both of us. Because I'm at this point, right, where it's like, how much can you ask the Jet fans to just give and watch and watch and watch and watch? And you're just like, what do we get back from watching you? What do we get back from seeing you lose week in, week out? And not lose, get your doors blown off. Where you're not even in games, where you're just giving them nothing. You're giving them nothing. You're literally giving them. You know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? I don't mean to get crazy. You know what you're doing? You're literally sitting on the middle of the football field, taking a shit. I didn't mean to go there, but it's literally what it's like. And then the 14th week of the season, you want to get up off the mat now? When this guy, all he's been asking you all year is, yo, please, just give me some decent football. I'm not asking you to win a chair. I mean, he would like that. It's been 1,000 years, but he understands where he's at. And it's like, yo, and the more you keep saying it's okay to be mediocre, the more you keep allowing yourself as a fan base to say it's okay to be bad. It's okay to be a middle of the pack. It's okay to have John's thinking. I don't mean to pick on you, Skip, but it's okay. As long as we don't go 0-16, I'm okay. No! You should want them to go 0-16, 0-32, 0-48, 0 whatever, till ownership decides, all right, it's time to clean up this garbage. Because the more ownership sees you, the ratings are good. They're still watching us. We're still there.
That's why, in a sick way, and look, Don LaGreca is thinking, listen, I get it. I'm a fan too, and I really, for the most part, never want to see my team lose. But at this point, what does it matter?
Right.
If they keep losing? They already suck. They've sucked for 50 years. I mean, how, nothing really could get worse. 0-16, all right. They go 0-16, all right. I mean,
right.
You need to. That's a great point. If ownership sees you keep losing and losing and losing, not 7-9, not bad, really bad, 4-12 or 3-13 and worse.
Bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the barrel bad.
Then things got to change.
Right. And look at the teams around the NFL. Let's just go through this real quick, and then we'll talk about the games. But let's just go through this real quick. How many years? Even the Lions are giving you competitive football, and they've been the
Vikings, other bad teams.
Right.
Atlanta, who we thought were going to be horrendous. They're
They're in every game. They're in every game. Now they don't close the games, but they're in every game. And then and I'm not saying this because I root for them now. So this is not me rooting, but I've just finished. I'm in the middle of reading a book that Big Dog got me for Chris. I love that. I love that book,
I'm happy to hear that.
bro. They went 4-44 from 2016 to 2018.
Think
4-44. What the?
and look what they're doing now.
What?
They look solid. What's up, Timmy?
I agree with you, Tim. I'm sorry to say it, but I agree with you. And it sucks because at what point do you look? And I'm not saying this because I'm a fan, but the Browns are about to make the playoffs. The doorman make fun of us.
They have. Who would ever think they'd have it? Not that I'm making fun, but who would have thought a 10-4 record?
Bro, there's a possibility of legitimately you could go 12-4. Are you
Still up for grabs now? I think Pittsburgh clinches it tonight.
Yeah, but still.
But not for nothing. Who knows?
Bro, all I'm saying is you went from Hugh Jackson jumping in the river because they went 0-16 to now you look like you have a competent organization.
There was a parade in Cleveland because of that.
Right. Right. You went from going 0-16 to you might have a franchise quarterback. I have questions. I love Baker, but I got questions. I tell you one thing, you got the coach for the next 5-10 years. I'll tell you that much. You look at the Giants, I don't know if Daniel Jones is the answer at quarterback, but I do know Joe Judge is the coach.
Yes.
Joe Judge is the coach.
Now, questionable call yesterday, but we'll get into that. But
yeah, right. But I'm saying, Rosenberg said it a couple months ago, and I agree with him. And I heard it again yesterday from somebody else. This is not even the rebuild. This is the you tearing it down before the rebuild even starts.
Pre-rebuild.
Are you kidding me? What the yo? And then you're asking Jeff fans to stay patient? Are you kidding me?
Jeff fans have been patient long enough. There comes a point where
Look, it comes a point, bro. Look at this. Look at the teams making the playoffs this year. Teams that were bottom feeder teams a couple years ago, fighting in it. Are you kidding me?
You're going to get 2 AFC East teams. You're going to get 3 NFC. Well, they're all good, the NFC West teams. But, like the Browns, the Colts, 10-4. The Dolphins look great.
The Bills were the epitome of bad. The Buffalo freaking Bills. They just won the division. And you can't by mistake stumble into a 10-win season. What? What is this? What is this? Can somebody tell me what this is?
Oh.
Good Lord, man. Holy cow. What the hell? And then, if the Texans hire Louis Riddick, it's over. It's done. Because you got the quarterback there in Deshaun Watson. Louis Riddick knows how to build a roster. Bro, listen, man. The Texans are going to be in the playoffs within inside of a year.
You said this years ago. The Jets or the Giants should have looked into hiring him.
I've been saying it since forever. He's a good football dude. The Lions, if the Lions hire him, it's a wrap.
Imagine. That'd be a really good move for them.
If the Lions hire him, it's a wrap. If the Falcons hire him, it's over. Because if you don't think he figures out a way to get Trevor Lawrence to Atlanta, you're crazy. Louis Riddick, that guy is smart. Are you kidding? And then you got committees hiring general manager. Look, All right. I'm at the point, I'm not even a Jet fan, but I will not speak of that moribund organization. Is an edict on this show unless something drastically changes until from now to the end of the year. We're not talking about them. That's it. That's a rule.
Imagine because Gase won a game that they bring him back. Now
Don't
he's most
imagine
likely
it.
get fired, but who knows?
No, don't imagine it, because I think they think about it. Don't think too hard, because that might actually happen. Good Lord Almighty, man! Goddamn, like,
Well, goddamn.
well, damn, yo, they're so bad. We spent 30 minutes talking about this garbage.
Oh my god.
Can we talk about some real football now, please?
Your Cleveland Browns,
Holy crap!
3 blowout of the New York Giants, who we all were flipping out about the week after Seattle, like, oh, they're going to win, they can run the table. They're apparently not, because
Listen, as bad as the NFC East is, they can still make the playoffs.
who knows?
I'm just-
Dallas won yesterday. The Eagles lost, but they look great despite that.
Right.
I mean, that call early in the game, why a fake field goal? I mean, listen, credit to them, I guess, for trying to open up the playbook.
No, you don't credit to them. You're a dope. You take the points and you run.
You got to get the points.
You run. You take the points and you run because your defense is good enough where you take the points, you give the defense some life, you give them some confidence, and now it's uphill battle the rest of the night. And please explain this to me. Any football lovers, any Giant fans that are on this stream right now, why are you sitting zone for most of that game? What sense does that make? So you're going to sit in a zone against one of the premier zone crushing quarterbacks in football. You know what Baker Mayfield's QBR was yesterday? 127.8. He lit the Giants up like a Christmas tree. Oh yeah, let's keep staying in zone. Really? And then some of the offensive play call. You're gonna run it on 4th and 2? Throw the damn thing. The Browns couldn't stop nobody if they tried. And I don't like, but the defense is horrible. Horrible. We won the game in the first quarter yesterday. Once they didn't convert the third down, and my brother, he looked at me, he's like, yo, game over. He was disgusted. He was disgusted from play one. From play one, he knew it was like, all right, it's over. Play one. He's like, hey, I'm out. Good Lord, man. Good Lord. Listen, it's expected for the Cleveland Browns to win the football game. Was it nice to see them win the football game and I didn't have to die in the process of them doing it? Yes, but it was nice, but it was as expected. Same thing this Sunday. We're not honestly, I don't even want to talk about the Cleveland Browns because they're gonna win, Sunday. And then, week 17.
That's when again. And they don't even get the number 2 pick.
Oh God.
I don't think that happens. I think the Browns win, but
the Browns technically have to the Browns have to win this in order to make the playoffs.
Yo.
So you have to win this football game. It's not done. So it's the Jets that are laughing. You gotta listen. They just beat the Rams.
You look them and look to Pittsburgh week 17. You gotta beat them.
You can't do. Yo, they just beat the Rams. They just beat division leaders. You think I'm overlooking that? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I'm trying to put my foot all over your throat and crush it. Hell no. I'm not. Nah, dog. I'm out. That's why I say one game at a time. You asking me, oh, they would play this team in the playoff. Nah, I don't even want to talk about it. We're not talking about that yet. Let week 17 come in and we'll talk about it. But speaking of good games and crazy weeks and all this, I'm gonna say I know we said it last week, but the Kansas City Chiefs, they feel vulnerable, big dog.
Yeah, they didn't look right yesterday. Mahomes sacked a few times. Did you see the one hit where he got sandwiched by the? Oh my God, he took some hits yesterday. I mean, the throws were inaccurate. He couldn't even scramble. Credit to the Saints defense. They pressured him all day. Now, I mean, he still put up over 30 points, but the Saints were in it. And Drew Brees, I mean, I didn't expect it, but he looked great. Yeah, he started off a little bumpy and not great throws. Looked uncomfortable, but once he settled in, he was throwing the ball like he normally does.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There comes a point.
And I can see that potentially is a Super Bowl. Again, I'm still not really big on the Saints. But the NFC is so wide open, who knows? If their defense plays like that every game.
Listen, and if Tampa finds a rhythm, AB starting to get a rhythm.
It's still scary to me.
Right.
I know everyone. I know you. And I get it, too. Just the way they've been very inconsistent at times, or they could be great. Like, they're very hot and cold.
Yeah, the double hit was,
Double hit. Oh, God.
Yeah, let's play quarterback in the NFL. Sign me up. Sure.
I would never do that, ever.
I'm out. You gotta be a weirdo. Some screws gotta be loose up there, because I'm out.
And speaking of the Bucs, they came back again against the Falcons. Well, Brady did and beat them.
Right.
I mean, Matt Ryan, man, just can't win. Just can't win against Brady.
I agree with you, Emilio. I agree with you.
Yep, that's right.
And then, the second half is like Brady turned into the Terminator. Oh, we only had 60 yards in the first half. Watch this.
Okay.
Mike Evans makes a crazy grab. This one makes a crazy grab. I'm like,
I mean, them versus the Saints could be like a potential NFC Championship game.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Because I don't know. Seattle, let's go to Seattle, Washington real quick. Let's just transition to the nation's capital and all that drama yesterday.
Yeah, Washington almost came back.
Alex Smith doesn't play. Alex Smith, please come back soon. Just please, man, because that guy's worked his tail off to get to this point.
And he's been a part of that success and why they've been
right.
And that defense is no joke, man.
I've been saying it all year.
You potentially see Washington like have an upset in the playoffs, like an upset win.
The way that defense is, yeah.
And they're at home. I mean, no fans, but still, like, say a team has to travel to them, like, from the West Coast.
Let's say the Rams got to go all the way to Washington and play you in that cold weather where you feel like garbage.
Washington could so beat them. If the Jets could beat them, Washington could, I mean.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why no game right now is off the table.
And they were won by 5 points. Yeah, they were blowing them out early, but
bro,
they just took the foot off the gas. They look so beyond normal. It's crazy.
Yeah, and Russ looks bad.
Very.
Russ looks bad.
Excuse me.
Getting hit in the pocket, making crazy bad throw. Russ don't look like Russell Wilson, man.
And the Eagles were the loss.
Right.
But they only lost by a touchdown. Hurts is the real deal, man.
Hopefully, we got to see. I want to see him in a full season. You know what I mean, see what he looks like. But it looks like he has some upside to him. So I'd love to see what that looks like over a longer period of time.
Ravens annihilate the Jaguars 40-14. Zach, I'm sure you were happy about that.
If the Packers have home field throughout the playoffs, I don't see anybody taking them down. Zach, by default, you might be right. By default, No. By default, Zach, you may be right. And here's why I think you may be right. Is because them at Lambeau is no joke. Them at home, they're no joke. And I don't trust anybody in the NFC to walk in Lambeau with playoff Aaron Rodgers and go, let's take you down. There's not that clear-cut, distinctive NFC team that I'm like, if Seattle's defense was better, I'd say Seattle. The Rams just lost to the 1-13 Jets, and we were talking about them going to the Super Bowl like a month ago. I mean, damn. And in New Orleans, you got to see what Drew Brees looks like before you get ready to crown him anything.
Absolutely.
Taysom Hill is okay, but he's not, you know what I mean? He ain't going to. The only thing about Green Bay that I would question is the defense.
Yeah.
The defense is not that great.
What weapons do they got besides Aaron Rodgers? Like,
I mean, you got Devontae Adams. They got weapons, bro. They you know what I mean? Green Bay offensively, I will never worry about. Defensively is where I'm like, they don't tighten that up, they're gonna be in trouble. Like the game Sunday night, them against the Texans. Them against the Titans. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Listen, the guy that Derrick Henry stiff for, I'm still traveling in the air right now. He just landed on the field. I don't know, man. I like Tennessee. Tennessee's kind of scary. I don't know.
Everyone's still overlooking them.
Nah, you can't. They just went to the championship game last year. How you overlooking them?
Not being talked about, but I think they like that, and they thrive. They could beat Pittsburgh easily. Right. It could be them and KC again.
Good thing to watch. Thank you, Zach. And I tell you this, I hate to admit it, because I'm a fan of the Cleveland Browns. I hate to admit this fact, but I'm gonna tell you something. Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. Those Zach's Baltimore Ravens. That's 3 in a row. And Lamar's looking like Lamar. The only thing I will say that, Zach, is I want to see him do it in the playoffs. I want to see his game translate to the playoffs. Because we know in the regular season, he's going to light you up. He's going to make all these great dynamic plays. Lamar's dynamic. There's no doubt about it. Nobody's questioned the validity of of his greatness. In the regular season, this dude's a video game. When they made Madden, that's who they created. Like, Lamar Jackson, let's build him in a factory. Well, all his settings are 99. You can't catch him. You can't tackle him. He's going to outrun you. He's going to outjump you. Nah, fam. I'm out. You ain't making me look foolish on the mixed tackle. I'm going that way. I'm faking like my hamstring hurts. I'm going to just run off the field. Like, nah, fam. You ain't geeking me out, but I got to see him win a playoff game. Big Doe, you agree with that?
Yes. Same thing with Josh Allen. As great as he's been this year, do it in the playoffs, then I'll actually believe in you.
Right.
So, I know I get a lot of flack for that, but that's just my feeling on it.
Lamar, I give a little bit more flack to. Josh Allen, he seems like he's the type of quarterback. I think he's going to do well in the playoffs just because he has all the requisite weapons to do well in the playoffs. With Lamar, it feels like Lamar has this, like if Lamar is not dynamic and he has to throw from inside the pocket, they can't win the football game. That's how it feels to me. But maybe I'm misreading the situation.
For the first time since 2008, New England will not be in the playoffs. Still weird.
Not surprised.
I'm very surprised, but just it's so weird. Like, because we're so used to them being in the playoffs every year.
Right.
But it had to end eventually, so.
Listen, all dynasties end, though. I mean, it's a function of life. Sometime your dynasty is going to end. It's just a matter of when it ends.
And the Dolphins looked good again yesterday.
They did. I have questions about them offensively in the playoffs, whether they're going to be able to score enough points. Because I don't think Tua is the type of dude that's going to throw for 400 yards and put up 1,000,000 points. That's not his game yet. So, depending on who they play, depending on what their matchup is, we might have some questions. But Yo, it's crazy how injuries. I feel like injuries have wrecked football teams.
Yes.
Like the 49ers, they are wrecked. How you go from the Super Bowl to not even winning?
That game was actually good. It was competitive yesterday, them in Dallas, but
Right.
two bad teams, but they made a good football game out of it.
I agree with you. On to the news that Big Dog has been waiting to discuss, though, now. The lovely, the beautiful, his mistress has returned. She is known as the National Hockey League.
My prayers were answered.
All right, Big Poppy.
No, you got to do the. Oh man, the NHL and the NHLPA have agreed mutually. They voted on it. The National Hockey League will be coming back. January 13th is the target date. Now, of course, with COVID and everything, there still could be, a pushback of a date or,
right,
depending. But that is the date that the NHL is shooting for. And they have the 4 divisions lined up. And they are – I read them a few weeks ago on the show, but they changed slightly. Just pulling that up here.
What's up, Big Zach? How are you, man?
What's up? First of all, the fact that you're going to get like Islanders, Rangers 8 times, you're going to get Flyers, Penguins 8 times, you're going to get
you're in division heaven. Look at this. Look at it. He's like a fat kid with cake. Look at him.
Like Maple Leafs, Canadiens 7 times. This is going back to like the Norris division, the Patrick division. Like way back in the day when, and rivalries are still rivalries in the NHL, but back then, like you played your opponent several times in a season, and it was complete animosity. So I mean, it's beautiful. I'm very happy. Now, the way it's going to work is, we're going to be playing you guys in the same division. That's going to be, first of all, Boston, Buffalo, New Jersey, the Islanders, Rangers, Flyers, Caps, Penguins in the same division. That is the toughest division, I think.
It sure sounds like it from here.
Oh my God.
Wow, Zach is talking spite. Damn, Zach.
All right. Yeah. We'll find out.
Are you happy about that, Dougie? You happy that the Jets won?
What's up, Dougie? How about hockey coming back? Nah, I don't bet. But we may have to live stream one of them games though, but we'll see.
Speaking of live streaming, we're thinking about doing some special live streams. I won't announce nothing here because nothing's been confirmed yet, but coming soon.
Embarrassing. So this was an article from NBC Sports. Now, the way the new division alignment is set up, the top 4 teams in each division will qualify for the playoffs, where they will play in a 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3 bracket through the first 2 rounds. The 4 teams that win those brackets will advance to the semifinals, where they will be reseeded 1 through 4 based on their regular season point totals. It is at the point we get some potentially unique Stanley Cup final matchups. And I will read you some that could possibly actually happen. It's not going to be like East versus West. These are some potential matchups. First of all,
Dougie longing for the 80s over here.
Oh, Bossy, Billy Boy, Trottier, oh, legends. Islanders Maple Leafs Stanley Cup Final. How would that be? I mean, that would be nuts.
And if fans are back in the building by then,
I mean, Tavares versus the Islanders. You got Lou Lamoriello facing Toronto, where he used to work, who he used to work for.
I don't think Toronto's going to be that good.
The All-Canadian division still will happen. Now, there is something to that, though, right? As of now, that's still a thing. But each province still has to decide on whether on their health protocols, or should I say, to make a part of their health protocols that the Canadian teams cannot play or travel within that province. So there's still maybe that switcheroo they may have to do where the Canadian teams will end up playing in the United States. But as of now, you're going to have Toronto, Montreal, Ottawa, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Edmonton, and Calgary in the same division. I mean, for the love of God, that's going to be insane. You could get a Bruins Maple Leafs matchup, Boston Montreal Stanley Cup, Boston Tampa Stanley Cup. I mean, these matchups, I'm not going to go through the whole list, but it's endless. And it's going to be a 56-game season, and it's going to be a weird season, but it's going to be a fun season. Just the way everything is set up. I'm just pulling up. Now,
no, it's almost like baseball last year with the 60-game season.
Right. They're only playing in divisions.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're not going to travel with – go ahead.
That's a good question, Zach. Do you think they play outdoors? I know that they've discussed this. They've had discussions about this.
They have.
The problem is if you try and do it, it's going to be one of those things that you have to have people in the building working that. You got to have board operators, staffers from the stadium.
It's going to cost a lot of money to build the rink.
Right.
I know they're really doing it because they want fans in attendance. For some fans, they could use Fenway Park. They did play the 2010 Winter Classic there.
Right.
They could use Gillette, though, because no playoffs for the Patriots.
They could, right.
Tentatively supposed to start on time, right? In like late March. So you could get away maybe with playing at Fenway for the first.
Nah, they're still finagling that. Baseball doesn't really know what it's doing yet.
Also, too, about the sponsorships, NHL teams can put sponsorship on their helmets.
Smart. You make the league more money.
I think they have. If I was the NHL, I would have them I would make them just simply for this year, just to get more revenue back.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
The NHL also hopes to release a schedule midweek, which I think everyone's waiting for.
Nah, man, I'm just a bozo from Brooklyn who loves sports, bro. That's all. And I can't do it without this guy.
Okay, so here are the divisions. The West is going to be Anaheim, Arizona, Colorado, Los Angeles, Minnesota, San Jose, St. Louis, and Vegas.
Wow.
I mean, first of all, you got St. Louis and Vegas in there. The 3 California teams plus Colorado. The Central Division, this one everyone overlooks it, but I wouldn't. You got Carolina, Chicago, Columbus, Dallas, Detroit.
Oh, well, damn.
Florida, Nashville, and Tampa. I mean,
I'm not looking. I'm not overlooking
that division. Look at some of those matchups you can get.
Nah, you can't overlook. You
Nashville,
crazy.
Tampa, Chicago, Tampa, Dallas Tampa, which is a rematch of the Cup final last year. You get the Chicago Detroit rivalry again. Dallas against Florida, Tampa Bay.
And that's why it's good, because what it'll do for the you know why? I'll say this. You know the television people love this. This is why NBC and NBCSN, you can't fart away this opportunity. It's 56 games. You got all in division play. You got to put the best games you can put on TV. You can't fart this away. Honestly, I know it sounds crazy because you want to put the best teams. You want to give everybody a shot. No, for the one time, be like the NBA. Make it about the stars. Nobody cares about Buffalo, who's going to suck. I'm just using them as an example. Or a team that's going to suck because you want to get them on TV.
This, though, I'm sorry to cut you off. Like, they're going to now, like, they're not going to do it, obviously, but
they should.
This was like a part of every season. Like, say they make it 60 games or 65 games and you only play in division. No team, right? It's going to be a heart attack, Dougie, every game.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The reason why the league would never do that, first of all, the players won't agree to a cut and pay because they're barely making any money as it is.
Right. Now, I did read something where if they opt out because of serious medical conditions, they will actually get paid.
I mean, well, yeah, because you can't do nothing about a
substantial illness, but I believe if they don't, then they'll lose pay. Like if they just opt out to not take
my nails. I agree with you, Dougie. Yeah. That would be during baseball season. Down to the cuticle.
Oh man, this is gonna be so training camp. They're gonna have 36 skaters and limited number of goalies. I guess just in case if one or two go down due to COVID, they'll have enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is what I was looking for too. Besides the divisions, so to recap, this is from Pierre LeBrun. Puck drop will be January 13th. The trade deadline will be April 12th. And the regular season, May 8th. Expansion draft, so for Seattle, because they're going to start playing next season, July 21st. NHL draft, July 23rd to 24th. Free agent frenzy, July 28th. So, a lot of key dates there. And we'll have a more in-depth division, because I definitely, and so does Stefan too, I'm sure, want to preview each division. We'll do that on Nick's Corner on a special Wednesday show. We're taking off for Christmas Eve, but we're definitely doing a show Wednesday. Speaking of which, we got a really entertaining list for that show. Top 5 Christmas movies of all time, so don't miss that.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie, by the way.
It's not, but
yes, it is.
We'll debate it.
Listen, I'll fight.
And that could actually be a good poll question. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not?
Die Hard's a Christmas movie. All right, then I'll fight with the. We'll congregate amongst ourselves because Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
Shots? Do you mean like the vaccine? Now I know they're not going to like skip the line, which they should.
No, right.
They're gonna wait their turn.
Right. Medical personnel should get it. Like, medical personnel needs to get it first. I don't care. Listen, I know we love sports, and sports is important to us, and the reason why we do this show. But medical professionals need to make sure that they're taken care of first, because all this other stuff is ancillary without them.
Yes. No doubt. But, yeah, so hockey.
See?
I disagree, but it's all good.
Dougie.
All good. It is an amazing movie, though. I just don't see it as a Christmas movie.
It's set in Christmas, bro. It's a Christmas movie.
We getting into this now, or are we saving it for Wednesday?
Listen, I don't care. It's a Christmas. What do you mean? All right, we're saving this for Wednesday. But all I'm saying is,
we can debate it now, but
no, I don't want to debate it now because then that's one of the movies that that's a hill I'm gonna die on. Okay, I'm gonna die on that hill. go.
Yeah, but it's not a holiday movie.
Because you don't got Christmas carols and all this other soft garbage. Come on now.
It's not a holiday movie. It's just not.
Bro, Die Hard's a Christmas
And
movie.
it came
bro.
out in July. It didn't even come out during the holiday.
Thank you. Thank you.
I see, Emilio. I disagree, Emilio. Disagree there.
It's setting
Like I love action movie. Like I'm not, but it's an action movie. It can't be a Christmas movie.
Listen, I'm about to put the poll up on Twitter, bro. I'm
It's nothing to do with Santa Claus, reindeers, snowman. It has no Christmas elements. Now it has, right? Like
Thank you, Dougie.
yeah, it's set around Christmas. That doesn't mean it's a Christmas movie.
Why not? It's filmed. The backdrop is Christmas.
It has nothing to do with the actual holiday.
This guy, bro.
It doesn't.
So the guideline has to be, it has to be shot. It has to have elements of Santa or reindeers or Christmas carols.
Yes.
I love you, but that's garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. That's the worst take you've had on the show, and I'll fight you.
Those are two great Christmas movies, The Grinch and Elf.
Yeah, I'll stipulate that, Your Honor. But
Specifically about Christmas. Is Die Hard about Christmas? No, it's not. No, see, and another great 80s movie. I love Gremlins, but not a Christmas movie.
yes, it is.
Oh my God. We're never going to agree on it, but
Listen, that's what makes it great.
no, of course. Like I respect your opinion. I strongly disagree with it, but
Listen, Gremlins is definitely a Christmas movie. I'll fight you on this subject. Listen.
like The Nightmare Before Christmas too, that ain't a Christmas movie. Sorry.
Yes, it is.
No, it's got all like Halloween stuff in it too and spookiness. That ain't a Christmas movie.
I've been Scrooged. Probably. Probably.
That's a Christmas movie.
A movie I actually don't like is Scrooge.
You don't what? That's a classic. Love Scrooge.
I told you I don't like Scrooge. I don't like Scrooge. I don't like I don't like
Scrooge from Nick. I'm not being a Scrooge. Listen, ask Stefan. I'm like one of the biggest fans of like.
oh, this guy is Christmas upset. You're a mental case around this time of year. He starts listening to Christmas carols a week before Thanksgiving starts.
Even right after November 1st, Christmas music goes on my phone and I start listening.
Guys.
Nah, I'm not a humbug. I love Christmas. Believe me. One of the biggest.
Take the L, Nick. Take the L. Thank you, Emilio. Thank you, Sam.
I gotta get some people on my side. That we're gonna do that on after the show on Facebook and Twitter. We're gonna put up a poll.
Listen, Die Hard's a Christmas movie, fan.
And we'll even put up Gremlins, because that's another example people mention as well. See, if we had ugly sweaters, me and you, we should have worn them like for Wednesday. That would have been a cool idea.
You know what? You tell me this now. I could have won
something.
I could have went on Amazon and bought me an ugly sweater. You tell me this now?
I just thought of it. Die Hard on Christmas.
That's right. That's right. It is. That's right.
It's one of the greatest movies of all time, but it ain't a Christmas movie.
So, all right,
whoa.
Wait. What a contradiction this is. It's a great movie, but it's not a Christmas movie? Thank you, Zach.
All right. I'm being completely outnumbered here. Come on.
Come on now. It's shot during Christmas. How is Die Hard not a Christmas? How are they both not Christmas movies?
They're not. To me.
So Home Alone's a Christmas movie, and the movie's about home invasions. The movie's about people trying to break in people's houses. Part 2 is. But that's a Christmas movie. Because there's Christmas carols and a tree.
More of a Christmas movie than Die Hard and Gremlins.
That is such garbage. That is garbage. And I love you. You know I love you, but that's garbage. That's garbage. Thank you. Thank you.
Not a Christmas movie, but it's over.
All right. Put the poll up on Twitter, okay? And let film industry standards go by scenery and back. There you making my point for me. There you go. There you see, because Big Dog has this criteria that
I
it
got
has.
very strict criteria for Christmas movies.
Listen, I won't let the cat out the bag. What Christmas movies you do watch? Because I
No,
think
I
that,
got my list ready to go. Thank you, Zach. All right.
no, Die Hard the Christmas movie. What do you mean, Zach?
Thank you, Zach.
Come on now.
So, okay, is Die Hard?
He's doing it live on the air. You're getting it live, folks.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And I'll put one for Gremlins too. Yes or no?
Yeah. Let's see the responses we get.
Oh, A Christmas Story. That one of the best Christmas movies.
Face it, you're a little softy when it comes around. I love you. You could say it. You're a little softy when it comes around Christmas.
Nothing wrong with that.
See, he admitted it. I can't wait for Wednesday's show. I can't wait to do this all over again, to battle with you.
I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of responses on these two.
Yes, because we should, because they're both Christmas movies.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, shut up. What are you giving me the... I can't... All right. What do you say here, Dougie? You Fab or Die Hard? Okay. Gremlins hit you right off the bat with Christmas music. There you go. There you go. And this is like the 80s of encyclopedic knowledge telling you that Gremlins was a Christmas movie.
How long do you want me to make the poll last?
Till Wednesday. Till we do the show. Make it 2 days. 2 days and maybe 21 hours.
Oh, I did 2. All right. 2 days and I'll go back.
Yeah, thank you. Gremlin hits you right off the bat with Christmas music. How is that not a Christmas movie? Please, I'm
like little creatures and monsters. That ain't a Christmas movie to me.
Why is that not a Christmas movie to you? So everybody got to be happy?
Yeah.
That what you saying?
Like all these murdering movies on like Black Christmas. What is that? People getting killed on. I don't need to see that.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, I got a question for you. Do you know parts of Goodfellas was set during the holidays?
Listen, and that's one of my favorite movies. That ain't a cartoon.
I mean, when it was shot, technically, you could say it's a Christmas movie. You really could.
But the whole movie isn't around Christmas. Okay,
Listen.
the polls are up. I'm gonna retweet them.
Listen. Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Just live with the fact that on this subject,
It's not. You could think it all you want to, but it ain't.
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie, but goddamn Bruce Willis movie. Bruce Willis.
All right, I got one person on my side. I need more, but
Zach, you're hurting me right now, Zach. I thought we had a kinship back, hey? I mean, you're hurting me right now, buddy. This hoist to know that you're not on my side. Listen, at least I got the cool blind guy on my side.
The polls are up, people. So vote, retweet them, share them on your Facebook. Get people to vote because
Yeah, I want to have an all-out. Like, I want to die on this
we
hill.
want a ton of responses on this.
I want to die on this hill, literally, and I'm willing to die on it.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Motherfucker.
Oh, man. Grandma got one.
Anyway, guys, thank you for making this fun. This was awesome.
Yes.
Let friends know Wednesday's a special. We're gonna promote it. I'm gonna put something up pretty soon, actually, getting us ready for Wednesday's show, getting us in the spirit. I don't know. Maybe we'll debate a little more. How about this? There you go.
Later, Zach.
Love you, buddy.
Remember, Wednesday show, 6 o'clock. Top 5 Christmas movies. Have the list ready. We're going to read them on air. Go vote on those 2 polls.
And listen, if you got a top 5, comment with your top 5 Christmas movies on the statuses, whether it be Twitter or Facebook, and we'll be sure to read them on the air on Wednesday. Wednesday, special show, December 23rd, 6 p.m. Be there. You don't want to miss this bad boy because we're going to be doing some serious.
I'm going to post the status now for that too.
Right.
We're going to do our top 5 Christmas movies and what's yours. We're going to answer these and
right.
Just remember, Die Hard and Gremlins aren't Christmas movies.
Yes, they are.
Shut up.
Because I said so.
Yeah, oh, you said that right. What are you, the boss man? Doggy, we got hockey back. Let's go Hounds, baby.
All right, people. We love you. See you Wednesday. Back and better than ever, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Hockey's back.
Yeah.